For over 75 years, McDonald's has been one of the global leaders in branding. Its simple, elegant logo and slogan are among the most recognizable in the world, serving as a representation of global consumerism. McDonald's has constantly been reinventing itself and redefining what it means to market effectively, particularly through market segmentation. In 2014, Fast Company released the video called 74 Years of McDonald's Marketing in 2 Minutes. As Fast Company explains, McDonald's rise as the world's largest fast food chain would not have been possible without the introduction of Ronald McDonald and McDonald's emphasis on new product development over the years. For most of its history, McDonald's has had huge success in market segmentation. To appeal to children, for example, McDonald's capitalized upon Ronald McDonald's popularity with kids and created other characters, such as Mayor McCheese, for its commercials. To further extend its brand, McDonald's launched its famous Happy Meal in 1979. In the early 2000s, however, obesity was recognized as a major epidemic in the US, with rates increasing 24% from 2000 to 2005. As a result, many consumers grew concerned about the lack of nutritional transparency in fast food restaurants. In fact, in 2002, two New York teenagers sued McDonald's for misleading health information. McDonald's reputation was further tarnished with the release of 2004 Morgan Spurlock documentary Super Size Me, which examines the negative health impacts of his McDonald's-only diet for 1 month. Despite various criticisms of the film, its impact was undeniable and sparked new trends which McDonald's had to address in its marketing.
In 2014, McDonald's reported its biggest decline in global same-store sales since 2003. The company attributed this to a particular market segment, diners in their 20s and 30s, also known as millennials. Millennials have been a key consumer base for McDonald's, yet the number of monthly U.S. diners aged 19 to 21 has declined at 12.9% since 2011. However, McDonald's may have a hard time reversing its dropping sales due to the fact that millennials are now abandoning it in favor for fast casual restaurants, such as Chipotle and Panera Bread. These fast casual restaurants provide a mix of fresher ingredients and custom ordering while maintaining the convenience of fast food. Millennials look to these chains as healthier alternatives to McDonald's. In general, fast food chains are now running into trouble with millennials because millennials are changing consumer tastes in food. As opposed to previous generations, millennials now look at a whole different series of criteria for what foods they're going to purchase. The quality of food, the transparency of a company, where the food comes from, and the sustainability of that food. Rather than being drawn into the appeal of the fast food industry, millennials are skeptical towards it. McDonald's, along with its competitors, have acknowledged this, and in recent years have taken strides to adjust their marketing strategy in order to retain this particular market segment. Instead of prioritizing pricing and convenience, they now began to prioritize taste and creativity. In late March of 2013, an internal McDonald's menu revealed that McDonald's didn't even rank in the millennial generation's top 10 favorite restaurant chains. In response to this, McDonald's released the McWrap, a 10-inch white flour tortilla wrapped around 3 ounces of chicken, vegetables, and cheese. This would mark the beginning of McDonald's trek into fresh and healthy foods.
McDonald's next marketing move was the launch of its first transparency campaign in 2014. This social media campaign, called Our Food, Your Questions, allows customers to ask nutritional and ethical questions about McDonald's food. Unfortunately, this backfired as millennials revealed their concerns with the food's sourcing and ingredients. One of the largest concerns was about rumored pink slime used in McNuggets. To resolve this, former Mythbuster Grant Imahara investigated a McDonald's facility and disproved the claim. Sadly, this attempt at transparency still caused controversy, as it was revealed that McDonald's French fries contain 19 ingredients. Recognizing the popularity of build-it-yourself fast food chains such as Chipotle among millennials, McDonald's then decided to shift its product development process by launching Create Your Taste, which allows customers to build their own burgers. The goal of this initiative is to create a new, more personal dining experience at McDonald's. But these millennial needs provide a challenge for McDonald's and other companies who try to meet these healthier, more expensive demands. Many owners have expressed discontent with the Create Your Taste shift, noting that its costly and slow features are in contrast with McDonald's image as cheap, fast, and standardized. Of McDonald's millennial-focused marketing initiatives, the McCafe has been the most successful. These coffeehouse-style chains are inspired by the popularity of both espresso coffee and cafe-style restaurants such as Panera Bread. These cozier dining environments typically generate 15% more revenue than regular McDonald's restaurants.
In January of this year, McDonald's released new packaging which no longer featured its trademark white paper bag, but instead bold lettering and a brown paper bag background to insinuate a more organic, environment-friendly product. Additionally, it reached out to its targeted audience through teaming up with the Miami International University of Art and Design for a campaign. To understand McDonald's challenges, we must recognize that we have been discussing millennials through generalizations. Their characteristics, of course, don't apply to all individual members, but the most overarching and loudest stereotypes are the ones driving marketing campaigns. Marketers' efforts have been unsuccessful because they pigeonhole millennials instead of addressing their individual interests. Millennials are defined as a human species born between 1981 and 1996. Their wide age range leaves room for not only a pool of diverse interests, but also inconsistencies. Because of this, the marketing challenge lies in the millennial brand paradox, which is to create a personalized brand for a shopper while simultaneously creating a brand for all shoppers. McDonald's has realized the errors of its previous marketing efforts to win back millennials' brand loyalty. Its new CEO, Steve Eastbrook, said, "The millennial generation has a wider range of choices than any generation before them. They're promiscuous in their brand loyalty. It makes it harder work for all of us to earn the loyalty of the millennial generation." The secret to marketing to millennials is to remember that they are people too. Marketers are not facing an awareness problem, but rather more a perception problem. In order to effectively make millennials a permanent part of their consumer base, companies such as McDonald's need to focus on how they are perceived, rather than how they can reach out to millennials.